In our lives, we often feel hurt. Someone we trust breaks that trust or says something that leaves a deep scar. It's easy to hold on to that pain. We keep that anger inside thinking we are right. But who is this anger really hurting? We believe holding a grudge punishes the other person, but maybe it's just a cage we are building for ourselves. Today's story will teach us about the heavy price of an unforgiving heart. Listen carefully, because this story is not just to hear, it's to think about. Once in a small village lived a young woman named Clara. She was known for her kind heart, but lately her smile was gone. Her heart was heavy with bitterness. A close friend had said terrible things about her, betraying her secrets. Clara felt broken and angry. She couldn't forget the words. She thought about them every morning, and they kept her awake at night. This anger was like a dark cloud. She stopped talking to her friends. She found no joy in her work. Her life was filled with sadness because she could not let go. One afternoon, she was walking by the village garden, her mind full of worry. She met a wise old woman named Ilara. Everyone in the village respected Ilara. She was old, but her eyes were bright. Ilara was tending her flowers when she saw Clara. She smiled gently and said, "Clara, my child, you look like you are carrying a great weight. What is troubling your heart?" Clara felt safe. She sat down and told her everything. She explained what her friend did, how much it hurt and how angry she was. She said, "I will never forgive her. I want her to know how much she hurt me." Ilara listened patiently. When Clara finished, Ilara nodded. Then, without a word, she walked into her small cottage. Clara felt confused, but she waited. After a few minutes, Ilara came back. She was holding an empty burlap sack and a basket of potatoes. She held the sack out to Clara. "I want you to try something," Ilara said. "Think of your friend. Take one potato and put it in this sack. Now for the next few weeks, I want you to carry this sack with you everywhere you go. When you walk, when you eat, even when you sleep, it must be by your side. And every time you feel anger towards anyone else, or remember another person who hurt you, add another potato to the bag." Clara thought this was a strange task, but she trusted Ilara. She took the sack, put the first potato in, and went home. The first day, the bag was light. It only had one potato, but soon she remembered an uncle who insulted her. She added a potato. She thought of a shopkeeper who was rude. She added another. Day after day, the bag grew heavier. It became a burden. It was clumsy to carry. It bumped against her legs. It was difficult to find a place for it when she sat down to eat. She was getting tired. Then after about 10 days, something worse began to happen. The first potatoes, the ones at the bottom, started to get soft. Then they started to rot. A very bad smell began to come from the sack. It was a sour, ugly smell. The potatoes were growing mold and becoming slimy. People in the village started to step away from her. The smell was that bad. Clara couldn't take it anymore. She ran to Ilara's garden, holding the disgusting, heavy and smelly sack. "Ilara, I can't do this," she cried. "This bag is too heavy and it stinks. The potatoes are rotting. It's horrible." Ilara looked at Clara and smiled her gentle smile. "My child," she said, placing a hand on Clara's shoulder, "that is exactly what you have been doing to your own heart. That is the weight of anger. It's heavy, isn't it? And when you hold on to it for a long time, it rots. It spoils everything inside you. It makes your life smell bad, and it pushes good things and good people away from you." Clara stood very still. She looked at the rotting bag, and for the first time, she truly understood. Her friend wasn't carrying this bag. Her friend couldn't smell the rot. Only Clara was suffering. The anger was a poison, and she was drinking it herself. "What should I do?" she whispered. "Set it down, child," Ilara said. "Forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you. It's the simple choice to stop carrying the weight." Clara went to the compost heap and emptied the bag. With each rotting potato that fell, she felt lighter. She didn't forget what happened, but she chose to stop carrying it. From that day, Clara's smile returned. She learned that holding on to anger only poisons yourself. True peace comes from letting go. Remember, everyone has a choice. We can carry our pains until they rot, or we can choose to set them down and be free. If you like this story, give it a like and share it with others. Tell us in the comments what you learned. We'll meet again in the next story.